Hiya again. So I said I'll be back to make another video, and this one is regarding hair loss after weight loss surgery. Now I'm not sure how it works again with sleeves and bands, but what I do know is that it's very common to have hair loss with a gastric bypass. So they normally say that after a bypass your body's in shock for up to 12 months, and I'm 9 months post bypass and my body's still in shock from what the doctor said. Now when I had my meeting, I had to go for a 4-hour meeting before my operation to learn all about what the operations were and what I decided what I wanted, and to research, etc. So on this 4-hour session they'd actually said about hair loss, and they said that it roughly starts around 3 months post bypass and it will then last for 6 months. And I was sort of like not really that bothered about it. I thought it's only a bit of hair, won't bother me. But I think at the same time I pretty much only wanted to accept and hear the things that I wanted to hear. I really wanted this operation, and no matter what the cons and the pros were, nothing was going to change my mind. So you could throw as many negativities about it and I ain't going to say no. But I'd say after 2.5 months, pretty accurate really, my hair started falling out. And it would be where normally after I've had a bath, normally when you have a bath and you brush your hair you lose a little bit anyway, but I was losing mine. And at first I didn't start collecting it, and then I thought I'm going to start putting it in a bag. I've looked at it now because I've got it with me, and it doesn't really look like there's a lot of hair there, but because it's all sort of mangled together quite tightly into a ball, it doesn't look like there's a lot, but there was quite a bit that had come out, and you could see, and I've got photos of like when my hair was wet, there was gaps in my head, and it was just horrible. It's something that you can't get mentally prepared for because it affects everybody differently. There's people that have brought wigs, there's people that have had bald patches on the tops of their heads quite badly, there's some people that have lost some strands. Now when I lost my hair and it was dried and straightened, it just looked a bit fine. I had really no sort of patches unless I tied my hair up, and you could sort of see like the odd gaps sort of here and whatnot. But anyway, I'm going to get this hair out and I'm going to show you guys. You probably don't think it's a lot, and it's not a lot compared to some poor girls. Okay, this is it, right? But this is really thick, as you can see. It's really thick. I used to have blonde hair, yeah, but I've changed it purely because I didn't want to bleach it anymore because it was falling out. But it's just like really thick mounds of hair, and I got really depressed about it. That to me was like the end of the world. I love my hair and this was just coming out. So anyway, this was over 5 months, I'd say, from when it started, and now it's stopped. I might get the odd strand, but that's just normal. That's what I got anyway before I even had the operation. So I would say, if it's going to start, it normally starts around about 3 months. Not maybe for everybody, it could be sooner, it could be later. And then they say 6 months of lasting. But then again, it can vary. Mine actually nearly started at 3 months and it ended after 6 months of it starting to fall out. I'm now 9 months post-op, as I said before, and my hair stopped falling out. I decided to dye it dark, to not bleach it all the time, just try and look after it really. But it did cause me depression because I love my hair. It's not very nice at the minute, but I love to have it nice and curly and like really girly. And with it coming out, I just didn't feel like me, and it really bothered me. So I was putting antidepressants for that. So yeah, it's just to make you aware of roughly what to sort of expect. And I don't want you all to go, oh my god, that's loads, or that's not that bad, or I'm definitely not going to get it, or I'm definitely going to get it really bad. none of us can guarantee, and I certainly can't guarantee that you're going to get it. You're going to get it good, you're going to get it bad. But what I will say is, not everybody gets a severe case of it. Biotin tablets, there is things that you can take, like hair and nail supplements. I said in my previous video that I was taking biotin tablets as one of the vitamins. You get it from Holland and Barrett. It is about $15.99 a pack, or 20 quid. You get quite a lot of tablets. You can have up to 4,000 micrograms or something, I think it is. So you can actually take 4 tablets a day. Get taking them. But they do take 3 months to work. So a good word of advice really is, after your operation, maybe start taking your biotin then. And then obviously when your hair starts falling out, maybe 3 months down the line, it might not be nowhere near as bad because you've got biotin in your system and it's all working like it should. But at the same time, it doesn't work for everybody, so fingers crossed that it does. But you know, look online, Google it. There is things that you can buy. Some things are expensive, some things aren't. I had my bloods checked for my iron levels and there was nothing wrong with them, so that wasn't the cause why my hair was falling out the way it was. It was just part of the body shock of the operation. But yeah, you know, you'll all be fine. None of you might suffer with it, some of you might, but it's just to make you aware. So my next video will probably be skin. I don't like skin. Put it this way, on my 4-hour session, they showed us pictures of people's loose skin, and I've got to admit, it was bad to the point where you just thought, very, very rare that happens to people, because it was like bellies were on the floor, so these were very, very large people. And my attitude was, well, I've got a saggy belly anyway, so it's not going to bother me. But you'll be surprised. So there's many things to consider when you have this weight loss surgery. Like I said before, I wasn't interested in the cons of things and the bad things. I just wanted it done. I wanted to be healthy. But actually, when things hit home and you start losing weight and your skin starts loosening up, that's when you actually realise, right, okay, I have got loose skin and I don't like this. So yeah, that'll be my next video. So bye bye for now, and I hope this hair's helped slightly, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.